like that weird pixely lava sound that you hear. It's a volcano.
Gonna search for hides.
Oh, for hides? Oh, you mean you're gonna go hunting with Thorin again?
Yeah, or if the town had scouts from previously.
Yep, so... Nope, you gotta do it the hard way, which is Thorin's gonna go out hunting again. Thorin's in, just... It's dusk already, so you can't really go out for hides right now, unless you want to risk hunting at night, which could be dangerous.
Would you like someone who can cast daylight?
What would you?
Or pass without trace?
What?
Are you sure you want to join this hunt? Because remember, the hunt also involves killing animals, so...
Killing animals, eating... Animals kill each other, we are animals.
Alright, whatever.
Fair enough.
If I had a company, I'm
A human's a primate.
Say what? No, hold on, Niltaor, what were you saying?
If I had a company, I would gladly go out hunting.
Okay, so... So you don't want to go hunting, or what?
If I get company, I would gladly go out hunting.
Okay, yeah, so... Yeah, that's what Thorin is. It's really not... It's the other way around. It's you're joining Thorin, because Thorin usually works alone.
Yeah.
Well, not alone. It's got Dawn now, but still, he mostly works alone. So... It's not even the next day. Thorin actually needs to rest, because he'd spent most of the day hunting. So, you guys are likely... And also, Niltaor, I don't think you rested either. It's been most of the day. Already.
Okay.
Most of your day has been spent recording notes. So, you're recording the exchanges of Tobias and everyone else.
My coat.
And making a coat. Or trying to make a coat. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I did think about that a little more. And you know what the easier solution would be? I don't know, bringing Heartflame along, because he's got Fire Shield, which allows you to resist cold. That would be a good idea, don't you think?
Maybe.
Yeah, that would be a lot faster as well. But then you have to convince Say to go along as well.
With that, basically jump up. God damn it, we have a fucking Dragonborn.
Yep. That's the easiest way to do that is when she can give you she has an upgraded version of Fire Shield called Fire Bulwark, which does the same exact thing, but instead of resistance to it gives you resistance to cold, not immunity to cold, but resistance to cold. That's just standard Fire Shield too.
I'm gonna go up to bang on the door.
You're gonna bang on the door? Why?
I'm gonna back away.
Okay, so
I don't seem like I'm doing
Alright,
anything.
Niltaor, you're gonna bang on the door. That's what you're gonna do, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Bam, bam, bam.
So, this is the morning, so... Okay, speaking of which, did you actually sleep during that? Because they slept, and it's 9 hours. It's the morning now. Did you actually sleep during that time, or did you not?
In bar.
Okay. Gave Brelog rations and slept in a chair.
Yeah, so... But, Sol, have you actually slept, or did you actually just go without sleep?
Slept in the bar.
Okay, you slept in the bar. Alright, so somewhere. They don't care. It's the bar. It's like a bar. It's a public house. It's all types of things. It's not really a tavern. They just call it tavern for courtesy's sake. Alright, so you did sleep. You wake up. You go over, and you're banging on the door. So, say, what's your response to that? There's someone banging at the door.
So that's why you woke me up.
No. And if I knew he was going to do that, I would likely not have woke you up.
I'm just still trying to get dressed. Give me a minute.
And like Heartflame's doing the same. She's actually a little bit more sentient at this moment. I actually didn't roll her hit dice. Like I didn't actually a 1. Man, I got fucked on that exchange. So, you thought your health was the lowest? No, Heartflame has the lowest HP. She has an HP of 16, and that has not gone up.
Oh.
It was 15, and then she rolled a 1. So,
Yeah, she doesn't have any constitution.
she does have Constitution, but it's not enough to give her... That is the Constitution.
Oh.
So, she's not the strongest, because she's kind of old. I mean, she's been around for a while, like 70 years. So her constitution is not the greatest. Okay, so she has a she has a +1, so that should be 17. Anyway, so she's I don't know. You haven't really talked to her, but you actually get the feel. Let's see. Let's roll on that. So you're just ignoring what she's been like her mood swings or any of that. You've been too busy with what you've been doing to notice her.
My birth.
Niltaor, are you
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
say anything,
yeah.
or you're just gonna bang on the door?
Name hard play? No, hard.
Huh?
Wait,
Okay, so wait. Oh shit! Just lost them.
get clicked.
Yeah, it was. Let's say we try that again.
Yeah, hard play.
Say
I'm
okay,
gonna call out
so
for hard play.
wait, what?
Gonna call out for hard play.
Okay.
Speak to her.
Okay, so well, you're calling a heart flame, and she's looking at Say. Say, are you decent now, or are you like not?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so she just says, "Come in." It's like, well, okay, what do you want?
Okay, well, I'm gonna need the, well, not just you, Arthur, but say as well. I got this mission from Landmaster.
Okay, so
I don't think I can do it alone.
say, okay, so like she's looking at you, Say, and it's like, well, what's in it for us? Ah, she got you there.
Yeah.
What's in it for what's in it for them? Just so we're gonna complete the mission of the Lance Master. So
I'm gonna be quite hard because I wasn't getting it from in.
so Rang's opinion is like this is to say it's like do note that the northern areas have decent resources. If we bring prospection gear, we might be able to secure some decent elements. It's like, of course, that would require somewhat of strength.
I'm sort of like looking at the three of us, and I sort of chuckle to myself.
Okay. I think Heartflame would be how strong is Heartflame anyway? It's 9, so she has a -1, so that's not as strong. Okay, so
Only a little bit stronger than me.
yeah, I don't know. Like,
My, like
this
8.
is Rang. I don't know. Say, do you relay that information, or do you just let Rang let you know?
Instead of saying it outright, I say it as like a question. So like, aren't there minerals up there?
So what is?
Maybe, I don't know.
Heartflame's like, yeah. Usually, extreme cold and extreme heat are the cause of minerals.
Sediments.
Sediments, minerals, whatever. Something important we need to go get.
Not yet, but gonna investigate the frozen peaks. You remember the large tsunami that we went through last time. Yeah,
Large
that's
army.
nothing that's supposed to happen.
Do you mean the
the
tidal
huge tidal
surge,
wave?
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
the tidal wall. Okay, so. Well, you don't have to travel along the river. I mean, you can simply walk there.
Yeah.
You don't have to put yourself at risk trying to ford upstream.
No,
Hey,
he was
no, I
saying
know,
that
but
we're investigating the cause of that.
Okay. Oh, the cause of the the tidal wall. All right,
It was
so
natural, actually. It was just the rain that caused it.
not entirely, but close.
Well, the
I talked
mountains.
with the Landmaster, and he
Okay, so
very suspicious.
the Lance Master is suspicious. That's odd. That doesn't sound like. Well, it does sound like the Lance Master, but yeah. So, and remember, he repositioned himself to the center of Deadspan. He's no longer in this town. Okay, so Heartflame is, it's your call, say, because you're the quote-unquote leader.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so you guys are going to go on this expedition. How many days worth do you have to go? So, it's going to take you, to get a good feel of the land, and especially if you want to go find out where all this stuff is happening, that's at least 90 miles, which is equivalent to... If you go at normal pace, that's equivalent to 4 days, to and from. And that's not
So,
including
8 days
climbing the mountain, which would be, would you, I don't know, do you feel like to scout further you need to climb the mountain?
But there's a town before the mountain.
Say what?
There's a town before the mountain, like
Is there a town? Let's see. You'll have to find out when you get there, because you don't have any recon about there being a town in the Hellfrost Fields. Yeah, the town before you get there, that's where you are. That's Kempner. And then all of that after that is Hellfrost Fields, which is just a massive tundra. And it gets colder as you go further closer to the mountain. Along with gale force winds and all those other fun things. So finding a settlement in Hellfrost, yeah, good luck with that. So like I said, it's equivalent. Like I said, are you going to climb the mountain? That's the one thing you need to be considering.
Well,
we
Niltaor
don't know if I have to.
Okay, so since you weren't ordered, likely you don't want to, or if you don't have to.
We don't know if we have to.
Okay, well, considering Lance Master, it's like he said, just go investigate. It's like, what does that? What does that even mean? Just. It's all dependent on how thorough do you want to be in this quest.
Quite thorough.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Your mic
Quite
keeps
thorough.
getting some nasty
Yep.
feedback. Yep, there it goes again.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Sal,
Sal.
your mic is getting nasty feedback now.
Okay.
Electromagnetic. What is that?
God. Better now.
Yeah, a lot better.
Okay.
We can hear clearly now. The rain is gone.
Want to be as thorough as possible.
Okay, so recon the frozen peaks, that's just the zone name. So you can go as far as you want in that. Like, you could just simply walk 36 miles to the north, go check out the edge of the field, and walk back, and you'll complete the mission. Okay, well, there goes your mic again. You're gonna have to get that fixed eventually. I don't know what's up with that feedback. Anybody, any ideas on the feedback? Why that's happening? Or just nobody?
No. Garbage might.
You're very hostile with your words.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, just saying is the words that are coming out are very hostile. So, you're saying hostile things all the time. I'm just saying. See, that doesn't make it any better when I do it.
I'm just Super Saiyan.
Yeah. So you get the idea. Anyway, so Soul's got issues with his mic right now. Great.
Good times, good
Problem
times.
Alright, so say that now I guess since you're also on this mission, how far do you want to go into this frozen hellscape?
Well, apparently Rang wants us to find minerals, so...
Okay. He doesn't want anything, he just gave advice. It's like, there's minerals in this area.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if I'm hearing this.
Alright. What, you're just ear pressed to the... Okay, so you're ear pressed... So you're basically eavesdropping. Listening in on the conversation.
Like a fucking ninja.
So we have to travel... But again, it's, say, the same situation. It's, do you feel like climbing a mountain?
I can turn into a
Why
goat.
not?
Okay, so... Do you want to climb... Because this mountain is up there. Nope, it's not any better.
It hurts my ears.
Oh, obviously. So that would be another 50 miles. I think your mic is kaput.
Yeah.
Okay. I heard that. Do you have any spares, or is that your only one?
I only one.
Right. And you can't get another one?
Get one.
Okay. I heard half of that.
Can get one eventually.
Okay. So, if you decide to climb the mountain, that'll add an extra 2 days onto your travel. So you're going to be spending almost a week and 5 days in that environment, going to and from. Are you willing to do that? Because you'll also need climbing gear. Oh man, there goes.
Actually, I won't.
I don't know what's causing that weird feed. Maybe it's did you try unplugging the jack and putting it into another port? Because that sometimes does it with mine. It could not be the mic. Sometimes it could be the port that you're plugging it into. The ports can get old. Like my front ports are all jacked up now. I can't use them. So that's why you have to use back. Like the back ports are the ones. I think those are the most robust ones. Those ones last the longest. But then again, after a while they do wear out. Everything wears out. That's just how computers are designed. How sure are you of that? Remember, ice is dirty. You need to melt it. Well, you have heart flame. She can melt ice.
I'm assuming it's snow ice, and that is pure as pure can be.
Okay, we'll go with that logic. I don't know. It's like there's things stepping on the ice, so.
They can't step in every single.
So you just have to look for the patch that's not been stepped on.
Pretty much.
Alright, Soul tested now. I want to see if it's still black.
So, but can you hear me now? Is it anything
Yeah, it's a lot
wrong?
better. Well, let's keep it going. It's it's better, and it is probably the same thing my mic does, which is you just need to unplug it and then replug it. Oh, there it goes. It's good for a second.
God's sake.
Okay. So let's just keep it limited, or you keep it limited anyway. All right. Anyway. So we're all in agreement. That's going to be, and then I guess who's going to discover what's happening next is Scipoli. It's
What?
because you're eavesdropping. You heard the whole conversation. We're traveling to the north.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Heart Flame's gonna have to. How long does their fire bulwark last? Is the question. Because you have to have it on during the whole thing, or you'll freeze to death.
I don't know.
10 minutes. So.
If they need some nature help, I'm here. They should know.
She can cast it as a cantrip, so that means she can cast it a numerous amount of times, but it's going to take a little bit of concentration, which basically means she can't fight. Meaning, in order to prevent you guys from freezing to death, she has to concentrate fully on maintaining the fire bulwarks, which means that that's her only contribution to any fight, is she's going to be casting fire bulwark to not only shield you from the cold, but to act as an extra damage layer. So if they hit you, you won't take as many. You know what? I'll just roll it. I'll just show you. Boop. I also needed to roll that in order to change the name. So it's a 4d8 is her damage output. So when you get hit with a melee attack. Problem is, when she does that, the shield pops, and then the cold rushes in. So, and you don't have to worry about traveling at night, because apparently you guys are all glowing because of this whole thing going on. Alright, so let's get... You guys have to buy 12 days worth of rations, because you have to... It's 6 days up the mountain, and then 6 days down the mountain.
I got 12 rations. I think. I have 17.
You have the 7 plus the 9 you had already, so that's 16.
How much
User
directions
disconnected
cost
from
at the
your
moment?
channel.
Oop, there it goes. There goes Soul.
I can grow some rations.
We don't have time.
Druidcraft.
I said we don't have time.
User joined your channel.
Okay, so let's see what you... I wonder if his mic just finally decided to die. Not a good time. Okay, anyway, so... Okay. Nothing's happened. We can't hear what you're saying, so... If you are saying anything. Alright, say, do you have, Okay, so... Sad to say, but, you know, that's the basic rule is the voice comms. Even, it doesn't matter the circumstances. Yeah, see the language there. I say sad to say, which basically means, you know, I have to say it. It is sad to say, but I have to say it. I don't regret saying it because it needs to be said.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Well, but it's not the hearing part. The problem is the feedback part, not the hearing part. So we're just trying to solve the feedback issue. I don't know. What are you using as a mic? Are you using a headset? Or are you using a tabletop? Or are you using what are you using?
Tabletop mic.
Tabletop mic. Yep, there it goes again. And I think it died again.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so it does it intermittently. So every so often, that's going to basically be the cause. It's going to be part of the recording. Is every so often there's going to be random feedback.